Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Books and Beers. The first one in this Movember series that we're really excited to bring to you guys. We're going to talk everything about money, finance, economics, personal finance. So I think you guys will definitely enjoy it. But before talking about that, we just wanted to say thank you. We just reached 50 subscribers, which is an amazing accomplishment. YouTube has already contacted us that they're sending a 50 subscriber plaque. So thank you for that. It's one more step, in our growth. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe so we can get to 100 followers even more quickly, but thank you. And now for our first book in this series, I'm going to start reviewing I Will Teach You How to Be Rich. Pretty self-explanatory. The author, Ramit Sethi, hopefully I said that right. His goal is basically to teach you how to build wealth, how to become rich, and how to maintain that wealth. So yeah, let's get to it. So before buying the book, you should know that it's a 6-week program, right? So it's a 6-week program that you're gonna automate your finances. You're basically gonna make your money work to make more money. In the first week, he talks about optimizing your credit cards. All these things, which credit cards to get, how many credit cards you should get. I know my parents, they always tell me not to have more than one credit card. He talks a little bit about that. He gives his own recommendations, how to negotiate the fees with the banks. Obviously, all these banks are trying to make money, so you definitely want to know how to talk to them, maybe call them, find out if they have any hidden offers that you might not be taking advantage of. And at the end of the day, just optimizing your credit cards is super important to get the most out of them. So in the second week, you're going to be optimizing your bank accounts. I don't know about you guys, but me and a lot of my friends here in Boston, we're all students, so when we got here, we got Bank of America cards, we got a Bank of America checking account, and a lot of my friends have Bank of America savings accounts. A funny fact that he mentions in the book is that he actually roasts big banks such as Bank of America and Wells Fargo because of many things that I'll let you find out as you read. But it's interesting to hear that perspective because I had never thought about online checking accounts with online banks such as Charles Schwab. So it was definitely eye-opening. I recommend you guys checking out if you want to learn more about how to optimize your bank accounts, which bank accounts to use, checking, savings. But yeah, this is what you're going to do on your second week. Then on the third week, one of the most important things you're going to do throughout all 6 weeks is create a Roth IRA account and a 401k if your employer offers one. So if you're working and you have a salary and you're still investing through Robinhood, please stop doing that. No, but all jokes aside, you should definitely create a Roth IRA, a 401k. They have immense tax benefits. Try to max them out completely. And you should definitely look into an HSA health savings account. Personally, I didn't know what that was. And as I found out, it was extremely interesting. And I will definitely look into that when I start working. So yeah, for your third week, this is what you're going to be doing. Now in the fourth week, I think this is one of the parts that I like the most about this book because like everyone else, I like to spend money on certain things like this and like this. This little guy is definitely a big expenditure of mine, but he says that it's okay. There's personal finance connoisseurs that always mention, hey, you have to be frugal in everything. You can only buy things in Walmart. You can't eat out. You have to eat frozen food. You can't buy expensive shoes. I like that Ramit goes against that. Not completely, but he says pick 1 or 2 things that you like spending money on. For me, it's definitely eating out / going out. And then just be frugal on everything else, on your rent, on your furniture, on your traveling. Pick 1 or 2 categories where you want to spend most of your money and then save in everything else. And he calls it conscious spending. So in the 5th week, you're going to link all your accounts together. That means your checkings account, your savings account, and your investment accounts. And if you have a retirement account, your retirement account. I'm going to put a graph on this side that's shown on the book so you can visualize it a little. All the salary, all the money you make is going to go into your checkings account. And from there, all your other accounts are going to take money from it. So if you're lazy like me, you're going to invest and save automatically without doing anything. And then, after you've done that for the first 5 weeks, you're going to finally invest. You're finally going to put your money to work. You're going to have your money making more money for you in the long run. And I like this part because I've read a couple investing books. Falc has read some investing books, and he brings it all together in a really simple way for everyone to understand. And so he gives you the options. You can invest in mutual funds, which might not be the best idea because of the fees. You can invest in index funds, which are lower cost, but then you have to diversify. Or you can invest in a target date fund, and that way you can put your money there and let the target date fund do everything automatically. So I like that he puts all these options in the book for you to decide what you want to invest in. If you really like finance, you can go one way and really be on top of your investments. If you don't want that much control, if you just want to invest automatically without having to think about it, you can go the target date fund. So yeah, on the 6th week, you're going to be optimizing your investments. It's pretty cool how you can do it automatically, and then it all compounds, and that's how hopefully one day when we're 40, 50, 60-year-olds, we can all be millionaires. And at the end, he has a little section about salary negotiations, which is huge, because if you're starting a new job, you want to get the highest salary possible, because the future raises in that job are going to be based on that starting salary. So that was pretty important. Whether you should buy a house, how to negotiate a house, how to negotiate for a car, whether you should buy a car or lease, and other aspects such as saving for a future marriage, which you don't think about, but it's gonna come. So it's a quick overview of what the book entails, something important to know before you buy it. I could go way more into detail. If you want me to do that, comment down below. I can do an analysis video of the book. And now the beer. So I know Ramit, the author of the book, will be happy to hear this, but over the weekend I spent a lot eating out, doing plans with my friends, Halloween. So I decided to consciously spend on a $2 big bottle of Colt 45 beer. This is a 40-ounce bottle of malt liquor for $2. I think this is the best value I could have gotten. So these are the kind of decisions you have to make in order to build wealth and not spend poorly. So I'm gonna open. It's a twist off, as you can see. Literally looks like this. But yeah, Colt 45. Here we go. Surprisingly not terrible. I thought it would be a lot worse. I thought it was gonna be horrible, but honestly, it's very passable. If you don't want to spend money on beer, I guess you could buy the Colt 45. I'm gonna give it a 3.1. Like Falcon gave it in our Instagram, which you can follow. I'm gonna put it right here. If you want to buy it, if you want a cheap beer, maybe you want to get drunk, but please don't. Please drink responsibly. Just buy a $2 bottle of Colt and you'll be good. So that's an example of consciously spending. As for the book, I think it's a must read for anyone that's starting to work or anyone that has trouble managing their money. I think it's been a great read for me. I think I'm going to apply a lot of the concepts found in this book. I think it's a must read, and I'll give it a 4.2. Very high rated book, but I think it's important because money is such an important topic for all of us. Personal finance is extremely important. So if you're young, if you want to learn more about money, I definitely recommend this book. So that was the first episode in Movember. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Please like, comment, share this video to your friends that like reading, that like making money. If you want to buy this book, it's only $8. It's super affordable. Go to the link in the bio. You'll be helping us too. You can also follow Ramit on Instagram. He's a very active user. Like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week with a Falcon review. Thank you.